Welcome to Africa!
We want to be honest. We want to truly show the story of our adventure, the good and the bad. The last video reflected the pain we feel, and it's part of us and our traveling, and the sadness makes us appreciate the good even more. Here comes the truth, the happiness, the gratefulness of us and all the kindness of the world. The world can be a beautiful place. We just have to open our eyes and be the ones to make it better.
The pelican escaped. I'm really sorry that I'm smiling, but I'm happy about that. We were just like walking on the beach and seeing like a pelican going into the water, and Nico was like, oh look, there's a pelican. And now we are realizing it's probably the one that escaped, because what pelican would come to the beach, right? Free the pelican!
Remember the pelican from the last video? After this overwhelming night and after breakfast, finally there was some light because the pelican was gone. We felt sorry for the ones who caught him, but also so happy for the freedom he gained. As promised, also in the last video, we will show you how to make your own baobab juice. I know the baobab tree doesn't grow in Europe, yet it is super interesting to see the juice being made directly in front of you, step by step. And here, the baobab juice is meant to be really good for digestive issues and in general to clean your gut. And it's delicious.
One final thing. Sado for you.
Yeah. Nice.
You know, when you touch this, it will make your body, you know, you scratch your body. Yeah, but you know, we sometimes make it like this.
Okay.
So, but it's not harmful anyway. But maybe sometimes it make your body, when you take bath, it is all out.
Okay.
You always be careful of this.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's good.
Yeah, this is what we make at baobab juice. This is baobab juice.
Can I eat everything?
You go chew it.
Okay.
You see the seed? You chew it like sweet.
It's really quite simple. Get the baobab fruit, open it and put it in water. We also wanted to take the opportunity in this video to thank everyone who took us in, everyone who welcomed us into their homes, everyone who gave us food and water, everyone who made this adventure worth every second. The hospitality, the kindness and the love. Thank you, Ventos, and everyone who is watching this right now, who we have met so far. New friends and everyone we have met. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Nicht, das wird sich
Here you can see all the garbage the people who live on the beach try to clean every day. It's just so much coming in every day that they don't really know where to put it. We have somewhat recovered from the sadness and are ready to get to the south of Senegal and leave Gambia.
See you. Is there also a tournament tomorrow? Huh? Tomorrow tournament? Yeah. Okay, nice.
Bye, Salaman.
We found a new friend.
No, he's going to know me.
Yeah.
I just love the border crossing in these countries. They're so easy and people are super chill, and I just had a conversation with the policeman from the border about how nice people are in Gambia, and that I don't know, it's
And
always,
that life is not about money. And
yeah. It's amazing. I love it.
Nice. This is the border crossing. Nice.
Turns out we are not allowed to leave Gambia yet.
Welcome to Africa!
We are back in Gambia. I think Gambia told us that we are not allowed to leave yet.
We crossed the river to get to the Senegalese border, but there was
see.
none. So we would have been illegally in Senegal, so we chose to go back over the river and spend some more nights in the Gambia.
So we ended up in this beautiful home. Feels so good.
This shows again why we don't plan anything, because you can't. We thought we'll be in Senegal again, and now we're back in Gambia and found this beautiful home. And after spending most of our nights in the tent, a bed is always very luxurious for us. And we are directly at the beach again and saw some vultures. Have you ever seen them in real life? Because we only knew them from childhood movies.
Cool.
Nice.
Freedom of movement. We have to save the planet, you know. So not to pollution. Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you.
Our new friend is also living at the hostel, and he traveled through Africa with his bike and is now trying to organize bike tours for people in Africa.
Oh yeah.
These are too big. No. I can do that. They are heavy.
Wow, nice.
Turned out that our new friend has another friend who's gonna take us tomorrow for a really nice boat trip. I think we're gonna see some crocodiles, and we're gonna go to an island, and they call it Pelican Island or Flamingo Island. I'm not sure, but let's hope to see some wild animals.
Animals.
Animals. It's a bit like a dog out of the window.
African style.
The last boat trip was already a highlight on our trip, but this one topped it. These rivers are so calm, quiet, and untouched.
Wow, so nice.
They make me feel so happy, restful, and grateful. And then at first we saw a lot of oysters and birds. And in the beginning we were told we will definitely see crocodiles. And the closer we got to the actual trip, the people kept on saying, yeah, you have to be quite lucky. It depends on low or high tide, if you're there in the morning or afternoon. So we slightly lost some hope to see the crocodiles. And then suddenly our captain said, there's one! And we were like, where? And we didn't see it. We're like, oh, okay. 2 minutes later, he slowed the boat down and said, there's one. And we were like, where? And finally we saw the crocodile, and we didn't catch it on camera yet, but oh my god, the feeling was so nice. And 2 minutes later we saw the next one, and he was kind of smiling at us, or maybe looking at us like pray. I don't know. On our way back we saw a baby one hidden in the mangroves. And I don't know, sometimes seeing those animals in the wild, free, it's such an amazing feeling, also of freedom. And the last crocodile we saw was the best. We saw him so perfectly.
So we got a new captain.
I got the chance to be the captain for some minutes, and it's not as easy as it looks. We ended the trip with the Pelican Island, and we totally forgot to tell you that Nico lost his shoes when we crossed the border, and we weren't sure where they were. But apparently the taxi driver that took us to the hostel found them in his trunk and brought them back when we were back at the river.
I got my shoes back.
African style.
We are leaving for the official border today.
It's gonna be a long way. And still everybody tells us to go to Katong to cross the border there, because you can be illegally in Casamance when you don't go further than this one city. But we want to go the southeast of Senegal, so
We have a day full of garages and car rides ahead of us, and are waiting now for the first car with 35 degrees, seeking shelter underneath a cashew tree. Finally, there was a car giving us a free lift to the next garage. We made it across the border after waiting almost 2 hours for the next car to set off, and we were allowed to spend another 3 hours waiting for the next car to be full, because as we know, there is no timetable. The car or bus leaves when it's full.
12 Stunden später.
Luckily, we got some peanut butter left, and there was a woman selling honey banana balls. They are so good.
If you want a digestion problem, eat street food.
Finally, we made it to our next spot, a beach bar from a friend from our friends from Portugal, shortly before sunset. We were welcomed with open arms, put up our tents, and fell into our beds.
Panty's party. And the clothes are everywhere.
As you can see, we didn't have a laundry for some time.
Somewhere here. I think it will be dry in like, I don't know, 5 minutes because it's so hot.
Crazy. I expected to see a lake, but yeah, well, during the rainy season, all this here is a lake.
In Germany, next to the street, there are plane trees or oak trees. In Spain, there are orange trees. And in Senegal, there are mango trees. They are huge and have thousands and thousands of mangoes ready for you to grab whenever you feel like it. Here's a small tour from the beautiful beach bar we have been sleeping at. Here's the kitchen, our daily view to the ocean when we eat, the toilet, and lots of chill out areas.
As you can see, Kafountine is a big fishing village. There are hundreds of ships, maybe even thousands. They export the fish all over the world. And this is where they build the ships.
Two days before we left, there was a party at the beach bar, but the people started dancing pretty late, so we started our own dancing party in the backyard. We go to bed pretty early, so we fell asleep with the music still on. We have spent a lot of time these last days trying to plan our next step. Continue traveling in Africa, going to Asia. We contacted lots of container ships and sailing boats because we don't want to fly. We are too slow to take the world. By hitchhiking, we wouldn't be done traveling for the next 10 years. So, yeah, research, research, research.
Wow.
Normally this is a beautiful lake.
Yeah. After rainy season, right?
This water, the raining water.
Yeah.
Morning. We're leaving for the agroforest. We are very excited to see how big it is.
While we are waiting for responses and new ideas, we will stay a few nights at the permaculture farm / aquaforest we told you about 2 videos ago to see a full-grown project. And let me tell you this, I have never seen something so colorful and beautiful.